John Wayles was a planter, slave trader and lawyer in the Virginia colony. He is historically best known as the father-in-law of Thomas Jefferson, third President of the United States. Wayles is widely believed to have taken his mixed-race slave Betty Hemings as a concubine after being widowed the third time. He had 6 children with her, of whom the youngest was Sally Hemings. The children were three-quarters European in ancestry and half-siblings to his 2 daughters by his first and second wives. A year after her marriage to Thomas Jefferson, his oldest daughter Martha Wayles Skelton Jefferson inherited the Hemings family and 125 other slaves, along with 11,000 acres and debts as part of her father's estate. Early life and education. Born in Lancaster, England in 1715, to Edward Wayles and Ellen Asburner Wayles, Wayles emigrated as a young man to the English colony of Virginia, likely during the 1730s. Career. In Virginia, Wayles became part of the planter elite. His plantation, called the Forest, was located in Charles City County. This was one of the first 4 shires in the colony and located in the Tidewater region along the north side of the James River. Wayles also worked as a lawyer and slave trader. Marriage and family. Wayles married Martha Epps on the 3rd of May 1746. As part of the wedding settlement, her parents gave the new couple an African slave woman and her young mixed-race daughter Elizabeth Betty Hemings. The girl was the daughter of an English sea captain named Hemings. Hemings' family tradition tells that Captain Hemings tried to buy Elizabeth from Wayles, but he refused to sell her. Martha Epps Wayles gave birth to fraternal twins on the 23rd of December 1746, but the girl was stillborn and the boy lived only a few hours. About 2 years later, on the 31st of October 1748, Martha Wayles had her only surviving child, also named Martha. The mother died less than a week later on the 5th of November 1748, at the age of 27. In those years, women had a high rate of mortality related to childbirth. Secondly, Wayles married a member of the Koch family, also of the planter class. They had several children. Sarah did not survive to adulthood. Elizabeth, born the 24th of February 1752, she married an Epps. Tabitha, born the 16th of November 1753, and Anne, born the 26th of August 1756. Wayles' second wife died sometime between August 1756 and 1759. On the 26th of January 1760, Wayles married his third wife, Elizabeth Lomax Skelton. They had no children. She died on the 10th of February 1761. Elizabeth Hemings and children. Several sources attest that after the death of his third wife, the widow Wayles took his mixed-race slave Elizabeth Hemings, then about 26 years old, as his concubine, a practice relatively common among planters. Elizabeth, also called Betty, already had 4 children when she became Wayles' concubine. Together, Wayles and Betty Hemings had 6 mixed-race children, what was often called a shadow family in that society. Robert, James, Critter, Thenia, Peter, and Sally Hemings. As the mother was a slave, the children were all born into slavery under the principle of partus sequitur ventrum, which had been part of Virginia law since 1662. They were three-quarters European in ancestry and half-siblings to Wayles' daughters by his wives. Wayles was not known to acknowledge his children by Betty, nor did he free her them in his will. He died in debt, and it took Jefferson years as co-executor to clear the estate. His first daughter Martha married Thomas Jefferson in 1772. A year later her father died, and there inherited the Hemings family and 125 other slaves, 11,000 acres of land, and 4,000 liras in debt. Legacy. His daughter Martha Wales first married Bathurst Skelton, younger brother of Reuben Skelton. He died young. A few years later, Martha married Thomas Jefferson. They had 2 daughters who survived to adulthood, but only one lived past age 25. Upon his death at age 58 in 1773, John Wales left substantial property, including slaves, but the estate was encumbered with debt. Martha and her husband Jefferson inherited all 11 members of the Hemings family, as well as numerous other slaves. Jefferson and other co-executors of the Wales estate worked for years to clear it of debt.